Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hit like before you do anything else. Absolutely of total importance. Right, do you like my t-shirt? Just like Yellow Ted. I look a bit yellow at them, don't I? Methylene blue, would you believe it? Yeah, it does stain your tongue for fucking hours. Someone's going to make a screenshot of that probably. Anyway, life goes on. So I'm going to update everyone now with the latest news in Carnivore muscle world. The little world of me, 30-year-old autistic man, still living at home, still dreadfully alone. Anyway, so I had my call yesterday morning with the spinal consultant. I can't get over this blue fucking tongue. Right, I need to cover up the camera somehow. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just put the screen on minimize. There we go. And I'm just staring at my screen still. Lovely, fantastic, totally inspiring. Fuck. Anyway, so I had the appointment yesterday with my consultant. Between her and 4 other spinal specialists, they decided it would not be a good course of action to do another spinal surgery on me at all. That means putting anything back there at all, any leads, any treatments, jabs, anything. The risk is simply too great given that I have CRPS and that a lot of people that have these things, for whatever benefit they might get, it also exponentially rises the risk that you get worse symptoms and people get the things like the fucking legs amputated. So I don't fancy that. That's probably the only situation I could think which would be worse than mine right now in terms of pain levels besides terminal cancer. So definitely not something I'd be looking at. So yeah, the risk is simply too high. So where does that leave me now? There's no more diagnostic tests I can possibly have. I've confirmed CRPS across multiple specialists now, not just 2 or 3. I'm not going to say it's a death sentence, but it is certainly suicide disease. Fuck. Irritating as hell. Every aspect and element of your life is dictated to upon the idea of having this shitty condition which you can't fight. Sorry. So yeah. Long story short, I mean, there are people out there that get some form of remission, but I speculate, did they really have the condition in the first place? 1, and 2, maybe they caught it much earlier than I did, or was able to. I never actually caught it. It fucking slipped straight through everyone else's hands while I watched it happen. Yeah, so basically, it's not just a physiological problem with a spine. In fact, it's not that at all. It's a disproportionate amount of pain, disproportionate response, disproportionate psychological, physical, total spiritual fucking overwhelm of the body via the central nervous system and autonomous nervous system. So what that leaves me with is I can't change my body, can't change my mind. I can change the things around my life which might impact it. So this brings me to my next topic, which was, let's try and get this microphone sorted. Fuck me. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to find joy out of silly things in life, like tech problems, which seem to be the bane of my existence right now. Lots of forms, guys. A lot of fucking forms. Shit. To get nothing done, you seem to have to write a lot of things and tick a lot of boxes. I don't tick many boxes, and that's what I wanted to talk today. I'm, like I said, a 30-year-old man. I'm not getting really any better, but I might be able to stop things getting worse, which is what I'm aiming for at the moment. One of those things actually is around the idea of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So you might have studied this in school if you're a learned individual in the Western world. If not, Google Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Effectively, it's a bit like a food pyramid, but based on life. So it is a social construct. It's not absolutely true for everyone. They might have a different belief system, but the idea is basically you have your food, water. I don't know if you drink water. Apparently some people don't. You've got your medical health care stuff. You've got shelter over your head, your family, loving friends, care, support system, maybe some form of leisure or being fit, healthy, stuff like that. It's just things that you need in life to sort of thrive as a human being. I currently do not meet one of them at all. So that would be the health side of things. I've maximized every lever that I possibly can in regards to diet, supplements, PDs, medications, interventions, physical and mental interventions, and record everything like a fucking scientific researcher. Come to conclusion, very little helps. But some things stop me getting worse. Some things do. Things that people do day to day in life are absolutely detrimental. So a high sugar diet is not going to help someone with CRPS. It's not going to happen. Neither is it with autism, in my opinion, based on the scientific research that we do apparently seem to have, which is a good point of reference. We've got several videos on that on my YouTube channel under the playlist titled Autism. Check that out if you want any more content related to autism. It's all on there. A lot of personal experiences for you, sort of like interview discussions, style, chats, and what have you. Anyway, so yeah, my reason for coming on here is just to kind of document my life as it is right now. Currently going to the gym 3 times per week. Twice per week, I'm going to Leisure Health Club, which, thanks to the very, 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 very much appreciated support from my subscribers, followers, friends, community, family, all over the globe, support system from the Carnivore muscle team, I'm able to afford that. It's what you call a leisure premium, but what it gives me, bang for buck, is phenomenal. We're talking something like 61 British pounds per month, so $75, $80, something like that per month. So I can use a gym, well, whenever I want, but I go to that particular gym twice per week. I do a swim and a sauna, and maybe some cold showers if I fell up to it between each item on my itinerary that day. What I found is the sauna is very fucking helpful, both for autism and for mild, temporary acute pain relief. And also the pool walking is helpful in that it's enabling me to still use my stabilizer muscles despite spending 20 hours a day lying flat in bed with what else to do other than work, which I actually enjoy doing. I'm very fortunate to do what I do. I know a lot of people out there maybe don't have work, they're looking for work. I spoke to a lovely young lady recently, and she's very qualified, very experienced, very intelligent, and she's struggling right now, and I wish I could do more. I know all well what it's like to be in that position, honestly. Anyway, now obviously I'm able to work from home, which is cool. Back to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs again. So that's the autism, guys. It's the timestamp machine on this. If I make one, if I make timestamps, it's going to be fucking confused. What the fuck is this autistic moron up to? He's not speaking any sense. Let's just give him the answers he wants, and hopefully it comes out okay. Yeah, I'm going mad here. Yeah. So I have most things met. I'm able to eat a sustainable diet now, which is helpful for me. I'm able to use supplement protocol, which somewhat helps. I'm also able to apply some biohacks, things that just cost a bit of money. So the red light therapy panel, the cold stuff in my room because I always get too hot. So fridge freezers, the gym, which is really helpful. Good food, private medication, which I have to pay for. Care system, which I see every week, which is a godsend, honestly. Massage every week, which helps to decompress, preserve my spine somewhat. Very important when you don't sleep much. Other things as well, chiropractic twice per month. Other things as well, means I'm able to pay people who are more knowledgeable than I am about certain things to ask them about certain things. So education, that's going to be my theme for this year. Education, also application. So applying what I already know to make sure I don't get any fucking worse. So that's where I'm at right now. Now, what I'm missing on that Maslow's hierarchy of needs, sounds kind of gay, maybe, sounds kind of cringe, I don't know. It's love, or at least companionship, something which is very hard to come by if you're an autistic individual. I know lots of people out there, and my friends, for example, Juliet, she's autistic, and through no fault of her own, she struggles to find companionship, and I know just what it's like. It's shit, honestly. There aren't opportunities out there for people like us, at least in the sense that I can access them. Not what I've looked at anyway over the past year or so. So yeah, it's a lonely life to live. I'm very introverted and keeps us busy. My brain goes at 1,000 miles per hour pretty much all the time. My body does not. I'm looking to find someone, hopefully at some point one time this year, maybe, for a long-term companionship, hopefully. Hopefully they're fitter and healthier than I am, so at least it tries to keep me at their level, you know. You're never going to go downwards and slip if you're constantly aspiring for more, I think. Or at least your aggression will be a lot slower. So obviously, as a selfish point of view, you know, keep active, keep physical. There's also a symbiotic point of view in that. I've got a skill set which is quite unique, I guess, for some autistic people. Hopefully I can share that and share my knowledge and experience, which I have been doing so far on YouTube now for quite a few years. And that's what I aim to do. So give value, provide value, take value as well. Life is about give and take. My granddad once said to me, so my late granddad, John, his name was John. My name's not John, it's Jonathan. So every time he called me John, he just reminded me of my late granddad. Amazing person, very thoughtful, kind, generous, good sense of humour. There's lots of stories, lots of things I look back at in time and reminisce, you know. So yeah, my granddad's name is John, and he once said, you know, sort of like in regards to gambling, mind you, speak to my brother, but it was you know, to take a bit, spend like, you know, spend a bit, take a bit, you know, that sort of thing. So the idea is for what you put out in life, you also can take back. They're not mutually exclusive. They don't have to happen in that kind of order. And it's not a case of I do this to get this. It's also not a case of I give this or I take this to give this back, or, you know, it's very much a thing that just happens, yin and yang kind of thing, you know. So that's what I kind of aim to do and continue doing to the best of my ability. And when I started the fundraiser with my good friend DC from Australia, he did say some very interesting things about himself, which definitely developed my character. And it's sometimes you have these experiences and you go through life, and sometimes you just want to share it. You know, sometimes a problem shared is a problem halved, and it doesn't mean there's anything you expect from someone, but, you know, I encourage people out there who are struggling on their own to reach out to someone if they're in a position where maybe they can't quite talk, don't have the voice that they hope they'd have. But at least share something for a message, anything. Don't be alone, guys. And anyway, so back to, it must have been about 7 or 8 months ago now, reached out, Bart K and a few other sort of online people, friends of mine basically, and we sort of decided let's do this fundraiser. So we started that up. I made a promise back then to everyone that I'd, for anything I take, I'd give back. And so far we're on even keel. I've been able to successfully, to the best of my ability, coach one person for free every month since then. And that's my free, you know, my transfer of skills, that's my transfer of knowledge, experience, information, which has benefits of people. So I'm glad to be in a position to have the energy to even do that. You know, it doesn't take a lot of time, but it's something which I'm proud of for doing. It's my little way of paying back. And I've also still been able to collaborate with people online, share their story, share my story, and hopefully inspire other people along the way. And we can draw inspiration from anything, guys. Anything. You never know what's out there, and you never know what's listening to you or what's going to come back at you one day. So keep your eyes open, I think, and also your ears a bit more open. A lot of you guys don't actually watch my videos fully, and you probably got to this point or 10 minutes before I started rambling today and completely ignored what I said. Comment section. Hi, Jonathan. JOHNATHON. Ho ho ho. Very funny. Not sad. Have you tried grounding? Grounding will not fix suicide disease, guys. It won't. Carnivore diet won't fix suicide disease. But I'm still here. I'm still going, still here. So what does that say about things which you take, materials, physical constructs of what we should have as a societal norm? They're not that important. You spend nearly all of your day, or most of you, I imagine, spend a lot of your days in your own head. You know, I'm one of those sort of people. I can relate to you, and you probably relate to me with some of the things I say in some of my videos from time to time. And I think you should definitely be focused on cutting out the noise, staying minimalistic. There's times when you maybe feel sociable, maybe feel like you're meant to be sociable because you're alone, because you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxious, you're lonely. But maybe you're using that time sensibly to process things. So in the same kind of token, don't be afraid to reach out, but also don't be afraid to spend time in. I think you've got to have that multifaceted approach. And as you get more mature, I'm sure a lot of you out there will get better at it and knowing when to do each. So that's kind of why I think right now it's like a wave, and you can't always be the wave at the top of the beach, you know, with fit birds on it. You've got to be sometimes the lifeguard out there, you know, struggling in the tide. So you know, you got to be both. You got to try and be both, multifaceted. That will definitely apply to sort of autistic folks out there who are perhaps living on their own, struggling. So yeah, I know how to do both now. I'm getting better at it, at least, and hopefully I can continue to build my skill set over time and transfer what I can over to you. Anyway, hopefully that's been useful to you guys. It's been a 15-minute ramble here. Bit of a struggle to get my kind of voice across and know what to say and what to do, but what can you do anyway?